The separation of friends. Long ago, in a village in South India, there lived a merchant named Vardhaman. One day, while resting on his bed, he realized that money was the axis of the world, and that he would become powerful on gaining more money. He convinced himself that even enemies seek the friendship of a rich man. Money makes the old become young, while even the young become old if they do not have wealth. He logically thought that business was one of the 6 ways that make man amass wealth. Mobilizing all his wares, Vardhaman set out on an auspicious day for Mathura in search of markets for his goods. He began his travel in a gaily decorated cart drawn by 2 bullocks. On the way, tired of the long haul, one of the bullocks named Sanjivaka collapsed in the middle of a jungle near River Jamuna. But the merchant continued his journey, asking some of his servants to take care of the animal. But the servants abandoned the bullock soon after their master had left. Joining him later, they told him that the bullock was dead. In fact, Sanjivaka was not dead. Feeding on the abundant, fresh and tender grass in the forest, he regained strength and began to merrily explore the jungle, dancing and singing in joy. In the same forest lived Pingalaka, the lion. Sanjivaka, content with his new life in the jungle, would waltz and sing uproariously with joy. One day, Pingalaka and other animals were drinking water in the Jamuna when the lion heard the frightening bellow of the bullock. In panic, the lion withdrew into the forest and sat deeply lost in thought and surrounded by other animals. Sensing the predicament of their king, 2 jackals, Karataka and Damanaka, sons of 2 dismissed ministers, were clueless as to what had happened to their king. "What could have happened to the lord of the forest?" asked Damanaka. "Why should we poke our nose into affairs that are not our concern?" "Haven't you heard the story of the monkey which pulled out the wedge from the log?" asked Damanaka. "Sounds interesting. Why don't you tell me what happened to the monkey?" pleaded Damanaka. "Now listen," said Damanaka, and began narrating the story of the monkey.